Okay, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the fighters properly. The fighter standing to my left, in the blue corner. He hails from Banbury, England. He's 27 years old, stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, and weighed in at 75 kilos. He fights out of Banbury Thai boxing and has a mixed martial arts record of 11 contests, 6 wins and 5 losses. Let's hear it for Stuart davies. And his opponent, the fighter standing to my right in the red corner. He hails from Bushmills, Northern Ireland. He's 23 years old, stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, and weighed in at 75 kilos. He fights for IMMA and has a mixed martial arts record of 13 contests, 11 wins and 2 losses. Let's hear it for Stormin Norman Parks.
Well, here we go. Fighters have been introduced.
This catchweight contest is fought over 3 5-minute rounds.
Expect an explosive start here, Barry.
Yeah, Norman has that real straight stand-up sort of judo style. He throws really good hands off it. You know, he's got good boxing skills. Stuart will be looking to try and kick the leg, keep him at a distance, and work his stand-up game. But you know what? I can see Stormin Norman closing the distance and trying to finish this by submission really soon.
I think our lovely ring girl Amber better get out of there quickly, because this is about to get feisty. They touch gloves. Let's see who comes in first. We know Davis is good with the kicks, but Stormin Norman has said he wants to stand, he wants to trade, he wants to show off his stand-up.
You know, he's got really good stand-up, but we've seen his judo and his submission skills mostly, but he's got a nice straight boxing. He, you know, throws straight down the throat and opens with a nice big spinning kick.
He does indeed. Got a few whoops from the crowd.
Good inside leg kick by Stuart Davies. Both southpaws, you know, it's really unusual to watch. Both guys leading off with the right leg, so almost nullifying any advantage you have as a southpaw.
Oh, connecting there from Park as Davis pushed forward.
Yeah, Davis opened up a bit. You can see Park just waiting, throwing those straight shots that we spoke about earlier. Really fast hands.
Park kind of stalking his prey now.
Get tied into the clinch, looking for his takedown, and there it is.
Gets the trip, there he is.
And Davies that time getting lulled in by Norman Park.
This is not where Davies wants to be.
Gets his head up against the cage here now, wants to try and pass the half guard. Davies using the lockdown.
Yeah, he's in that half guard position, and Park just pushing down. Trying to soften up with an elbow. There's a shot coming in.
Davies working the half guard well so far. Really nullifying the top game here of Norman Park, but Norman working patiently, trying to flatten out Davies. Davies looking for a Kimura on the far side, but he's not going to get it. And 2 big shots in over the top then by Norman Park.
Yeah, Park just looking very, very strong here in the top position. Very quick strikes coming in again.
Nice combinations this time. Body, head, body.
Davis having lots to think about at the moment.
He's doing pretty well at kind of breaking the posture in Norman Park, keeping him under pressure. But Norman can open up every now and again, and now he tries to come through.
Big left arms coming down.
A much better position for Norman Park. He can relax a little. Davies just bringing the knee across, trying to go into that half guard position again.
Park at the moment just happy to fight straight out of the half guard. Not really trying to progress, just big left arms coming down. Leon Roberts having a look.
He's having a good look at it. Davies just stretches out just in time, recovers the full guard, because I think Leon Roberts is about to stop that.
Yeah, he was very close.
Nice
drops
elbow.
Another left elbow. That's a punishing left strike coming down. Whether elbow or whether fist.
Up kick by Davies. Parks just sort of shrugs it off.
Looking to try and dive in. Trying to get into side control.
Here he is into side control now. Good pressure here now. Davies trying to get his feet on the cage and trying to walk. Yeah, Davies going to try and get his feet on the cage. Being told to keep his toes out of there. I don't know if...
you could grab with your toes, I suppose.
Yeah, maybe if you're an orangutan. I'm not sure how much he was actually getting out of it. But
yeah.
Now Norman passes into side control.
Side
Davies
control
tries
again,
to stay up on
dropping
his
the
side.
left arm.
Bravo choke attempt here, trying to cinch the arm underneath the underhook and in underneath the head. He has, if he gets his bicep connected here, he's going to flatten out.
He's nearly got the bicep.
No, cinch it through.
Oh, softening
and a good
up
shot in over the top again. Loses the Bravo attempt, but you know, it was worth it for that big shot that he landed. Davies in real trouble, trying to scramble here, trying to use the cage to break away.
Parke very comfortable, didn't quite get into mount. Good defense there by Davies' legs.
Not a bad position still. Not a bad position still for Norman Parke. He's got the hips locked down and he's able to pass. This could be bad for Stuart Davies.
This is terrible for Davies now, and Parke, how much time does he have left in the round though?
Pushes the face down and starts to pound.
He realizes he's just got to punch through these
great
arm
shots,
defense
great ground
Davies.
and pound by Stormin Norman. Davies covering up.
This is how Davies was defeated by Dominic McConnell back in Cage Contender 4.
Trouble here. Davies trying to bring the left. There's only 10 seconds left.
Only 10 seconds left in the round.
I think he's going to survive this round. But Norman goes for a submission. Tries to finish this head and arm choke.
Close.
Davies just toughing it out. Knows that there's only 10 seconds left. Head and arm choke.
Well, we're waiting, but it's perhaps a little more than 10 seconds.
It seems to be a long time to go. I think we listened to the corner. We should have listened to the clapper. And there it is now. I think Stormin Norman's corner
looks like he's going to
wrong.
survive, but a big, big round for Norman.
Yeah, I think if Norman's corner had got it right there, he would have just sat on the top of the mount position and not gone for that submission at all. That was just a quick finish from Norman just to try and put the round beyond doubt and possibly even finish. He knew he wasn't going to finish by ground and pound in 10 seconds. It turns out the corner made a bit of a bad call and he ended up there for quite a bit longer.
But certainly Parke does look like a class act. I mean, we've talked about him before the fight as well. And he's talking about trying to go over maybe to Florida. He's looking to train with American Top Team. There's so many great fighters out of that team. And as he said, just get a bit of money together to get himself out there, you know, and train with the best.
Yeah, I mean, I can imagine him hanging out with Calvacante and all those guys out there. You know, he's no shrinking violet. He's a brash kind of guy. He's really confident, knows what he's about, knows that he's a good fighter, knows where his talents lie. But, you know, if you talk to him, he knows where his weaknesses lie too, and he knows he wants to improve.
Yeah. Davis, as we know, I mean, good in the stand-up, but that was just, you know, nullified after maybe 30 seconds to a minute. So every round starts on their feet, as they say.
Yeah, and
we'll see what Davies can do now.
That's exactly where Stu Davies wants to keep it. He's going to want to keep it standing up. And he's also, you know, it's a long, long round when you're stuck on bottom. And that's where Davies was for the bulk of that round.
No cuts opened up yet on Davies' face, but certainly a good few marks.
Yeah, he's marked up quite a bit, you know, and that would have fatigued him too. So, you know, it's much easier to be on top, full of confidence, than it is to be down on bottom. And you can see Stu Davies is really wary of the takedown attempts now. He's getting backed off by Norman Parke the whole time. You know, Norman Parke dominating the center of the cage. We're using his footwork to make sure that Davies is always
Davies trying to jab
wall.
in and out and get out of there, but consequently not doing a great deal of damage with those shots.
Norman now with the single leg.
All too easy, really.
Yeah, quite easy that time. Really simple little single leg takedown. Shot in. No real defense.
Davies trying to nullify, but really not a lot going on there. And again, Parke in the top position.
Trying to kill the arms.
Pummeling down. I think, Barry, this isn't going to last much longer the way this is looking now.
Yeah, Stuart Davies is in real trouble here. This is exactly what happened in the first round. Stuck up against the cage in this half guard position. And now Norman Parke goes for the Kimura on the far side, the far arm. It serves its purpose. He doesn't get the Kimura, but it opens up the head for a fraction of a second, and he's able to elbow down on Stuart Davies' head.
One thing that Parke will be wanting to do, of course, is impress the crowd. Not just win, but impress the crowd, an impressive finish.
Yeah, you know, I think we'll see him go for a finish. He's really dominating this fight. But he's savvy enough now that he knows he doesn't really have to go for anything. You know, he's winning the fight. The judges will have marked this card really well. He's on top here now. He doesn't want to take any chancy submissions and submission attempts. He's going to try and submit the guy from top position here. He's not going to roll off for an arm bar. He's going to try and stay on top, win this fight decisively with the judges. Up kick attempt that time by Stu Davies.
Well, I think Parke, though, you see, he does like putting on a show. He won't want this to go to a judge's decision.
I don't think he wants the decision, but I think he's going to want to stay on top, and he's going to want to dominate this fight.
Yeah, of course. I mean, and that's what he's been clearly able to do. He's just trying to figure out the way to try and finish this best. Again, pushing forward to try and get to the mount. He's not far off it.
Against Stu Davies, you know, he's hanging tough. He's you know, he's a tough guy, taking a lot of punishment, but he's still managing to sort of nullify a lot of the ground and pound.
Here is the mount
here
now.
It goes now. Big, two big
Arms
elbows.
are blocking a few, but there's definitely punches getting through. And
yeah, this is going to be
if Parke
stopped.
keeps going, this is going to get stopped. Leon Roberts having a look, and there it is. There's the ground and pound. There's the flashy finish. There's Stormin Norman Parke taking the victory once again.
Yeah, Stormin Norman continues to impress. A little less flamboyant than his last couple of fights we've seen him at, but he just grounds out a decisive victory. He dominated that entire fight, Stuart.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 34 seconds of round 2, your winner due to referee stoppage from ground and pound, from the red corner, Stormin Norman Parks. Well, let's hear it for a very gallant runner-up. Let's hear it for Stuart Davies.
Stormin Norman, we have been here before. Another victory. Happy with that?
Yes, I came on my game plan at work, so it's good to get the quick win. That's just the way I wanted it to be. Straight in, straight out.
Well, you fought 3.5 weeks ago, Cage Contender 5. You fought again tonight, and you've got another fight coming up soon.
Yeah, I'm fighting in a couple of weeks' time, so I'm back home, Northern Ireland. Just want to keep active as much as I can. Like, want to fight mostly in the UK right enough, because the recognition better that way. Like, but as I say, it's good to get the win, you know. A couple of drinks tonight and then back home tomorrow.